Justin, you have a patient. So my dad, we are flying to North Carolina in a couple of weeks so my dad can have the embolization of his hands for his osteoarthritis. He doesn't have much mobility in there, lots of swelling, lots of stiffness, but you have a patient there with you that had this procedure done.
I'm going to introduce
Khalid Iqbal. Let me tell you my story. I had arthritis in my thumb, left thumb.
Oh, that's where I have mine too. You can even,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that looks familiar, right?
Very much so. So it was so bad, and it lasted. The pain that I had was getting severe and severe and severe. My movement was restricting every time, and I could not open any jar. I could not push anything. I could not hold anything in my hand. It was getting worse. So, as a matter of fact, there was a talk this morning, and they were talking about three things: the severity of pain, and the severity of movement, and the stiffness. So these are the three. And they were rating it, and there was a study done on it. So I thought, wow, if I put myself on it, my severity at that time was in the high 90s. It was so bad. I would get up in the morning with a lot of pain in my hand, and it would last. If I would use the hand in a wrong way or anything. But then I came over here, and Amir said, Baba, why don't you try embolization? And see, my wife had that done before, I think a week or so before, and she could walk almost right away. And the next day,
she had it in her knee.
On her knee, and she walked for 5,000 and some steps.
She was very proud of her fit. They mentioned that earlier.
And they mentioned it. They actually have her on.
I love it.
Amir is so, what should I say? He was videotaping the whole thing, and we had no idea from behind. And so anyway, he introduced me to Dr. Rao, and one of the things that I must say that Dr. Rao is a very good doctor in the sense that the first thing he does is to explain what's going to happen, and he puts the patients at ease. That's what he did to me, at least. Oh, there would be no evasive issue. There would be no cutting. All you will do is we'll go into your artery through a very thin tube and do whatever they do.
Can you describe what you went through for the procedure, the day of the procedure? Because my dad's going to have it done. And of course, I'm sure he's 100% tuning in right now.
Very easy. It's very easy. It's local anesthesia, not even anesthesia, just numbing of the place. Where they enter in one of the arteries going into that area. And what they do is don't even feel anything. I didn't feel anything at all. And it lasted less than, I think, only 30-40 minutes. That's all the procedure was. And he was quite severe, elaborate with that. And then in the recovery for an hour, or maybe a little more than an hour, and their staff is wonderful.
So talk about,
everybody would make you feel comfortable.
Talk about the sensation of what you were feeling during the procedure and then after versus before. Oh, you really didn't feel anything? Oh, wow.
I didn't feel anything. I don't remember feeling anything.
And then afterwards?
Afterwards, no. I was moving my thumb. As a matter of fact, the next day, I live in Virginia, as I said. I drove to Virginia the next day using my hand.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to visit Dr. Rao. He's doing one hand. Did you just have the one hand or did you have both?
One hand, my left hand.
Okay, my dad's going to have both, and then we're driving to Danville, Virginia afterwards, and he's dead set on he wants to drive, and I wasn't sure if he'd be able to, but that's encouraging that you were able to drive with no problem
I was able
afterwards.
to drive. There were two of us, me and my wife. We drove back.
Okay.
No problem.
Can you open a jar? There's the big question.
I could. I'm a mechanical engineer by profession, so I'm retired now, but I still like to fiddle around with some tools that here and there at home. That's my hobby, and I couldn't hold any tool in my left hand before. Now I can.
But I just want to thank you for
fantastic.
coming and sharing your story. Seriously.
My pleasure. It's my honor. Thank you so much for sharing it. I think it's a wonderful,
You-
wonderful procedure.